come on. Ugh. Good morning, everybody. Happy, what is today, Wednesday? Happy Wednesday. I just woke up. It is 7:50, so I guess I woke up technically like 25 minutes ago. Just used the restroom. And I am about to get up. We are headed to the Grand Canyon today. It is going to be a super special day, so make sure you guys follow along because it's going to be great. Make sure you hit that subscribe button because only like 7% of my viewers are subscribed. And yeah, hit the like button as well because it really helps put my videos out into the YouTube space. Anyways, I'm going to get up here. I'm going to throw some clothes on. And I'm going to pack a backpack today because we are not bringing the car necessarily today the way that we brought the car yesterday. I don't know if that makes sense, but it'll make sense soon anyways. Let me get up. Okay, I am all packed up and pretty much ready to go. I thought I was going to make some eggs this morning, but I realized I don't have any oil to cook them with. I cooked the eggs last night in the ground beef, so I'm bringing a backpack today. I think that's the smart decision. I got extra water bottles in there, some snacks. I'm also bringing my big water bottle, my big Buc-ee's water jug. I am gonna bring the guitar, but I have the guitar case empty, so it's just the weight of the guitar. Sunglasses, car keys. Let's drink a Diet. Let's drink a Diet Pea. You and me, together, against the world. About to go to the Grand Canyon on a super cool experience. Well, I guess you've already seen the thumbnail. We're going in like a dome. I don't know. It's exciting. All right, hold on. Let me get proper. What an interesting way to open the Diet Pea. I'm recording on a new SD card because I have to wait for my SD card chip reader broke. So I haven't been able to transfer yesterday's vlog. So I decided, because it numbers the videos when you record them on the GoPro, I figured it would just be easier to record on the extra SD card I got, and this is literally the reason why I bought it. So in case something like this were to happen, I got the Pro Plus instead of the Pro Ultimate. The Pro Ultimate's the other SD card I've been using, but this is the Pro Plus, and I don't know if there's any major difference, but anyway, we're gonna get packed up here and get a move on to Williams. Okay, the backpack is starting out significantly heavy, but as we continue along, I have about, I think, 9 extra water bottles with me to refill my big Buc-ee's water jug, because I think it takes about 4 to fill it up completely from the bottom, which means it takes about, if I do end up drinking this entire jug and one more, like I did do yesterday on that hike. Granted, that hike was 8 miles, but I just want to make sure I have enough water because you don't want to be caught dehydrated. Look how beautiful it is out here. Beautiful Arizona day. Gorgeous. Clouds in the sky. It's a little chilly up here in Flagstaff, but I think it's because of the altitude. Okay, we begin our journey to the Grand Canyon. It is a little nippy outside. I cannot front. I had to go put the jacket on. I'm assuming we're going to take the jacket off. Probably, I'm probably going to leave it in the car when we get to Williams. So I guess I'll give you guys a quick rundown. This is what I know. So apparently we have some dome. It's like a big dome that you can, and we're taking we're taking the train to the Grand Canyon Village. My mom bought us these tickets that are, I guess there's a dome room in the train. I really have no idea. She said it's gonna be pretty spectacular. So I'm super excited. I'm super pumped. I am so glad that I get to bring you guys along for the ride with me. And yeah, today is gonna be a good day. Hopefully we get another high step count in. Yesterday we ended up with 22,000 steps and 84 flights of stairs climbed. So hopefully we get a good amount today too. That's why I brought the backpack for extra water and stuff. I know that we have specific time limits that we're allowed to be there for. And if we ever really want to go back to the Grand Canyon, I can't imagine that this is going to be the only time in my life that I go to the Grand Canyon. In fact, I think I'm coming back later this summer for my mom's birthday when they go to Arizona, because I think they're going to Arizona. I gotta try that Galaxy Diner. That looks so cool. But yeah, anyway, so we're just gonna start heading there. Says I'm hopping on 40 West, so I'll see you guys when that happens. Okay, we have made it to Williams, Arizona. We have made it to the Grand Canyon train depot. There's a sign that I want to get a video of, and then we're gonna head to Will Call to try and grab our tickets. I am stacked up. Gonna get an arm workout today as well as a back workout, so it's gonna be great. I am so pumped for this. I don't really know what to expect, but I'm excited. I think it's gonna be a good day. Oh, look at this train. Manitoba and Pikes Peak. We were just there. Like, truly, just there. All right, here we go. This is the sign. Established 1901. Grand Canyon Railway and Hotel. All right. Good shit, as the kids say. Let us go to Will Call and grab our tickets. It's a beautiful day out here though. It's 55 degrees. I'm leaving the jacket in the car because apparently it's going to be nice and warm down at the Grand Canyon. And TBH, I don't really want to have to carry it when I'm down there. Like, I have a pair of jeans on right now, but I also have a pair of shorts. That is a big ass bird. Damn, boy, you a big bird. That is a big bird. Look at the size of that bird. Beautiful. Anyway, we journey forth. Okay, I accidentally went to the hotel, not to the depot. But to be fair, it wasn't really well marked out. All right, let us get these tickets from Will Call, and then I see coffee. Coffee would be lovely. I could use a wonderful, nice hot cup of black coffee right now. That would be spectacular. Hi. Could I just get a large hot coffee, black? I have my coffee, guitar. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Grand Canyon Railway departure to the Grand Canyon will take place in a few minutes. If you're a ticket to ride the 9:30 Williams Flyer to the Grand Canyon, you should be on board now.
Adventure awaits for those who will look to find it. Anyway, looking for the bathroom. That's the point to all of this. But he said, go down and then take a right. So that's what we're gonna do. It's crazy that the two trains that are here are from Santa Fe, and then the other one from Pikes Peak and Manitoba. Literally the past two places we've been. The train has arrived. We are right at the front, so it's going to be pretty sweet. I've got you guys on the short tripod again, the little Volta one. They've got the Wild West show going on behind me. Pretty awesome, pretty rad. I'm just sitting here doing a little bit of editing because I need to catch up because I'm a few days behind. But yeah, the vibes are good and it's a beautiful Arizona day. All right, we've got our ticket, got the train, got myself, guitar, backpack, ready to go. It's gonna be a good day.
And you can just follow them. They'll show you to the right place.
Oh, awesome.
And you're right by the bar, so.
Oh, sweet. Nice. All right.
I'll just take some pictures. You'll have.
No, you guys are good. You guys are. I'm vlogging. You're good. This is pretty cool. Pretty rad. It's been a long time since I've been on a train. Got the little bar car. Okay, this is tight. I'm gonna have to take the guitar off. Okay. Bathrooms, kitchen. We're really in here. Train car. Is this where I'm going? Up. Pretty sweet. Let's see, 19. Means I'm going this way. I see some DC. Excellent. One. All right. One. B. All right. This is our seat. It's pretty cool. Pretty rad.
It used to run for the Alaska Railroad, for the American Orient Express. It's pretty much been all over the U.S. So if you've been riding trains in your past life, you might have ridden this car at some point in the past. But it is a really nice car. We do have a sister car to this called the Mary Coulter. She's already up at the Grand Canyon right now. Basically, it looks exactly the same. The only difference is the hot water urn over there is actually up here. That's the only difference between the two cars, honestly. All right, I like to get to know where everyone's from. Where are you from up here?
Connecticut.
Connecticut. Everyone give it up for Connecticut. All right, let's choose someone from the middle. Keep your hands up. Gray shirt. Where are you from? Ohio. Everyone give it up for Ohio. All right, let's open up the windows and enjoy the nice little breeze Mother Nature gives you. You can also put the chairs in here too, so if you want to face your friends and families, you just grab that chair and you pull it with you and you can face them. If you get tired of your in-laws, you push it back and you don't have to look at them for the rest of the trip. And of course, yes, the blue and red ones, those are our Polar Express train cars. So come October, I stop working this train and I work on decorating all 13 of those engines run off of recycled vegetable oil. So if you ever ride the steam engine and you're either on that back platform, if they have an orange reddish bark, that means they are over 95 years old. Some of these trees can grow anywhere from 300 to 500 years old. Second fun fact, when you get to the canyon, I highly encourage that you hug one of these trees. When you hug it, give it a scratch and give it a sniff, because it will either smell like vanilla or butterscotch. If it doesn't smell like either, you're hugging the wrong tree. And then third fun fact, these trees can actually grow up to 12 stories tall. Traffic and parking problems you'll never imagine. Anyway, the territory.
What kind of beer?
Coors Light, the rest are local.
Alright. We are going to go down. Our guide told us this is the world's smallest bathroom. We shall say. Oh, that is pretty claustrophobic. Alright, I'm gonna pee.
700,000 acres of cattle land.
Oh, damn.
So this goes all the way from Ash Fork, Arizona to pretty much the New Mexico border, from Grand Canyon to just shy of Flagstaff, Arizona. So it's pretty big land. Keep in mind there are also people living here, but they own their land. But yeah, 700,000 acres of cattle land. We usually have about 5,000 heads of cattle out here. On average, we give each head of cattle around 70 acres of land. So if you kind of start to do the math, you realize we might have given them a little bit more land, but do keep in mind they might be reproducing out there, so we're giving them as much land as possible. I know some of you are looking at the greenery thinking, it's not that great, but trust me, these cows will eat almost anything they see, so they're pretty well fed. And then worst comes to worst, the ranchers will kind of see that. They'll come out here and they'll throw out bays of hail or alfalfa or whatever and just kind of help them out a little bit. They are the tallest mountains in the state of Arizona. And the peak on the far right, that is actually the tallest mountain. It is Mount Humphrey with an elevation of 12,633 feet above sea level. So just about 300 feet taller than Mount Fuji. However, back in the days, this used to be about 16,000 feet above sea level. So if you want to picture that, put your right hand on the right side of the mountain range, your left hand on the left side of the mountain range. Try making a roof over that mountain range. A triangular roof, not a flat roof. And that is how tall it used to be. So I'm pretty sure Tucker told you about this because I heard him talking about it. But basically that is a huge stratovolcano you're looking at, and it blew up much like Mount St. Helens did back in 1980s. So if you were there for that, congrats, because I wasn't born until 20 years later. But the same exact thing happened here. The entire eastern base of that mountain just slipped right on off. So that has yet to erode away. And yes, you can hike up there. Just keep in mind, if you get to the very top, you might find someone sleeping up there, because Fire Watch stays the night up there to keep an eye out for this entire 700,000 acres of land out here. So yeah, other than that, you might see.
Such a fun sight to see.
And now popping up behind us on the C&D side, the big brown building, the infamous El Tovar Hotel, created by Fred Hardy.
I'm here.
All right, here we are, Grand Canyon Village. Shout out to Mom for the train tickets. We are gonna start moving with incredible haste so that we could get a good amount of steps in the day before we have to make it back to the train at, really, we'll be back at 4. Okay, so this is the El Tovar Hotel. I guess it's pretty old. Looks pretty awesome though. Be pretty sweet to stay at. Maybe that could be a future video. But this is the first time I'm ever seeing this canyon. Gotta say, I'm super stoked. And really, just happy to be here. It's a beautiful day. I'm ready to start to sweat. Okay, well, I've made it to the edge of the earth. That is absolutely crazy. We must move. So apparently the trail is over here next to the studio, and that is what we are going to do, because those 10 miles yesterday, they weren't enough. They weren't enough. I'm ready for more. So let's do it. And so we begin heading down the trail. It's gonna be great.
There might be less mule food too. Why? Because maybe mules only go so far. No, mules go to the bottom. So we're definitely going to at least the second.
That's a pretty crazy view to hike down. That is for sure certain. I mean, it's pretty incredible. I don't even know what to say. It's pretty jaw-dropping. All right, we are starting to get away from the crowded bits, which is good. So we could start getting a little bit more speed. We're gonna try making it down to the 3 mile point, but we'll see. That's kind of far. That's pretty crazy. Well, we journeyed forth. Another long hiking day, which means tomorrow is going to be a nice rest day. So I am super pumped for that. Well, I am in the canyon. Yeah, no worries.
Appreciate it.
Of course.
Hey, East Coast or West Coast?
East Coast.
You too, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, you too.
And we got some motor scooters behind us.
Pretty rad.
Hell yeah. Myself, yeah.
Yeah, you too. All right, we continue onward. All right, the shirt is off, which means the hike officially begins. We make our way down to down elevation. It's gonna be great. I am planning on moving kind of quick because I don't want to miss the train. But I mean, we have plenty of time. We have hours, so as long as we don't overestimate how far down we go, I think we should be good getting back up. That's where the real heart rate pump gets going, and that's what we're looking for. And hopefully some good tunes along the way. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and join us on this journey across America. It's gonna be dope. Has been dope. I mean, look at that. We were in Quantico, Virginia like 3 weeks ago. Pretty extraordinary, gotta say. So far so good. We're 1.3 miles in since we left the train. That's when I started the watch. Feeling good, making our way down. That's pretty crazy. We're like in the earth. That's wild. We are continuing down, making good time, making good distance in good time. Been talking to some people along the way. It's been nice, but it is slowly getting less busy the further down we get, which is kind of how it was yesterday too, which is what I'm coming to find out about Arizona hiking. The start of the trailhead is really busy, but if you push through a little bit, it calms down. 1.8 miles, feeling good. And really, the easy part is coming down. The hard part is gonna be climbing back up. Isn't that crazy how I can do that view? That's literally aiming straight up. It's pretty insane. And then that's the view to my left. Pretty wild, pretty life-changing. All right, Ma, I've made it. I'm inside the crevasses of the earth. Look at that, that's crazy. I'm excited to play some music. Keeps getting a little warmer the further down we go. It's bumped up by maybe 4 degrees, it's not too bad. It's crazy that really we've traveled so far and I've seen so many things that I've always wanted to see. Or we've traveled so far and I'm seeing things that I've always wanted to see. And it's just a pretty surreal experience being here right now. I think I'm still kind of in shock, to be honest. Okay, we passed the 1.5 mile rest house. And it seems that the population of the trail has thinned down a little bit. We're not gonna probably make it all the way to the 3 mile, just because of the time constraints that we have. But we can definitely make it a little bit further before we have to start our ascent. the National Park Rangers took a picture of me carrying my guitar down. They said like, wow, that is not something that you see every day. And you know what is occurring to me is that probably not that many guitars have been down to the bottom of this canyon. So with that being said, once I'm trained up a little bit more, that's going to be a video. We are going to hike to the bottom of this canyon with this guitar, and then we could say that Dante, that's the name of my guitar by the way, has been one of the few guitars that has entered to the bottom of the Grand Canyon. But yeah, we're gonna keep going just for a little bit, probably 20 more minutes, and then we'll turn around and make our way back towards the train. It's pretty incredible. We've made it a pretty decent way down. I do have to remember I have to make it back up though, so I'm gonna start turning around here soon. We are at 2.6 miles, approximately 64 minutes, and so it should take us another 60, which should put us back, I guess, at 2:30. So I guess we do have a little time. What time is it? 1:50. We'll turn around at like 2:30. I think is a good time. Okay, so just a quick update for all the people that are curious. The population density of the trail down really starts thinning out once you pass the 1.5 mile rest house. I still see people going pretty far down though, so I'm sure you'll meet people all the way down, all along the way, because it is the Grand Canyon after all. I haven't seen you around in quite some time. Your face has weathered some storms. I could see in your smile, in your eyes, a familiar look, like a friend who's lost in time, a memory that's been washed by the sands of time in our mind. And all I can do is say that I've tried to take every step without ever looking behind. You can't ever go back, you can only move ahead. So keep walking, for the journey never ends. What a plot of fate for us to meet here in this place, old but new. And with our act of faith we can find our way to stay with each other, even from afar. For in my heart you're a part. And all I can do is say that I've tried to take every step without ever looking behind. You can't ever go back, you can only move ahead. So keep walking, for the journey never ends. And I know that I'll miss you, but I'll never say goodbye. For now it's see you later with a tear in my eye. And no one knows what the future holds, but as long as I'm singing our song, the memory stays whole. And all I can do is say that I've tried for the journey never ends. Thank you. Thank you. All right, you may walk along now, sorry. Oh, great acoustics in this place, huh?
Felt like we were at Red Rock.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks, man. Thank you so much. I want to know, why can't we be friends? Well, you've seen my thoughts, so I can't pretend. And the memory of it all got washed away in the end. You want my mind, but take my heart instead. And it all comes down to what you want from me. And it all falls down when it's what I want from you. Well, it's up to us to take this to the end. But I run away, you hide your head again. Pretending on the page we both shed our skin. And so I ask again, why can't we be friends? Well, you've seen my thoughts, and I know all of yours. Thanks, y'all. Two different paths crossed at two different shores. We'll find our way, only time will know for sure. How do we say goodbye as I'm walking out the door? And it all comes down to what you want from me. And it all falls down when it's what I want from you. Well, it's up to us to take this to the end. But I run away, you hide your head again. Pretending on the page we both shed our skin. And so I ask again, why can't we be friends? And now that I've left, I know it's not the same. A trust that's been shattered, and I'm to blame. I run away to hide from all my pain. Will you forgive me? Can I forgive myself? I come crawling back, but you are still unsure. So you push me away, you don't want me anymore. But I find my way, only time will know for sure. I wish you well, I hope we find what we're looking for. And it all comes down to what you want from me. And it all falls down when it's what I want from you. Well, it's up to us to take this to the end. But I run away, you hide your head again. Pretending on the the page we both shed our skin. So I ask again, why can't we? Nice. Thank you.
This was here for like the acoustics?
I had no idea. Why? Does it sound amazing?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. I mean, this is pretty much the this is God's acoustics.
When we came down, I was like, this is like a perfect spot for like a little stage.
No, for real. Okay, we begin the ascent. Already 76 feet of elevation gained. And I think 30 of that was up at the staircase at the top. So it's time. Gotta do a little bit of cardio. It is 4:15, or 2:15, rather. And we gotta make it all the way up that. So it's gonna be fun. Just so you get a scale of how high up we are, that was the little stage I was playing in front of, right down there. And I'm moving pretty quick. Well, we are definitely getting our workout in going up. My move ring is already closed for the day. I have burned 565 calories. Feeling pretty good. Oh, that was very cute.
He keeps everything and you have them. Just store them. Oh, yeah. Right. Everything is stored.
Friendly little guy, huh? Okay, we have some Grand Canyon water. We're gonna try it. Ah, that's good. Gave us some time to slow the heart rate down because we made it up about 300 feet in elevation in no more than probably 8 minutes. I was booking it there. So gonna keep going here in a second. Just in case you were curious, I do climb up things quick as a mofo. Trying to get to that elite athlete level status by sleeping in high elevation and then training my butt off. And I can tell you already, my projection has increased so much since sleeping at higher elevations. Also, how freaking beautiful. First break, been moving. Hi. Hey, yeah, thank you. I needed to stop, drink some water because it is pretty intense. But what a crazy view. I'm gonna have to come back here with the car. That way I could spend a little more time here, but what a crazy view. I should probably eat a Chomps bar real quick, replenish a little energy. I just burned literally 250 calories. It says in 300 calories in about past 10 minutes. I feel like it. Shout out to Chomps, please sponsor me. Also, look at the guitar case. It's got Grand Canyon dirt on it. Gives it more clout. All right. This was a conveniently placed rest stop because I need to change the GoPro battery too. But also, look at my guitar case. You see the big wet spot on it? All right. Heart rate is back down to 114. We're gonna make our way up. Still got a long way to go. All right, let us begin. I can't front. Going down was way easier than coming up. But coming up hasn't been too bad. I've been pushing it pretty hard though. So But yeah, I am moving, that is for sure. I mean, I'm trying to keep the heart rate around 165 to like 155, and I've been succeeding. Okay, we have officially made it back to the tunnel. This is by far the hardest hike I've done thus far on this trip, just purely because of, that's me pointing the camera forward. Here, I'll do it this way. It's me pointing the camera forward, and that's the angle we're going up at. This is tough, because it's just straight up. But I'll tell you what, I burned another 120 calories since the last time we talked, which was about 5 minutes ago. So it's good exercise. I have officially made it up 1,000 feet in elevation from where I turned around. Pretty cool though. Flattened out a little bit. The elevation grade isn't so steep anymore. 1,300 feet of elevation in about 45 minutes. Doing pretty, yeah, I've been rushing. Been doing pretty good. Okay, final steps. Back up the trail. 5.2 miles, 1,400 feet of elevation gain. 2 hours, 24 minutes. Make it back to the train. Well, we actually have a little bit of time, so we might explore a little bit. We just got to make sure we are back to the train by 4 o'clock, which is no issue. I think it's only half an hour from where we're at, so, or half an hour. Can you tell how exhausted I am? Only half a mile. All right, made it back up to the top. Can refill my water bottle, then I'm gonna use the restroom. Carried the entire weight of the backpack all the way down though, because they had a water refill station down there. Alright. Man, that hike is probably the hardest thing I've done in a while. Can't even front. The last 2 hikes don't even remotely compare to that, and I can't front. I feel like shit right now, but I need to eat some food. I just ate another Chomps bar, drink some water. We should be good. That was a good hike, feeling great. Goodbye. Back on the train, they had a nice little spread of meats and cheeses and stuff, some pretzel rolls, which is much appreciated since I am shot. I'm probably going to take a little nap on the way home because my phone is at 1% and this is the only form of entertainment that I have that isn't my guitar. So I'm probably going to take a nap. But today was a lot of fun. My hair's a mess, but I feel properly exercised.
Just don't read the Made in China part underneath it.
Beautiful. Exquisite. Sparkling cider.
Alright, y'all ready for this?
We're ready.
Alright, so keep in mind we're doing multiple toasts, so don't drink the entire thing quite yet. Alright, so this first toast goes to visiting the Grand Canyon, so hopefully you guys enjoyed your visit to the Grand Canyon. Hopefully you guys come back, because every time you come back, it gets a little deeper on over there. So, cheers to the Grand Canyon, everybody.
Cheers.
Okay, I had to get a video out back here before we leave this train. But look how sweet this is. They got a little patio out here. The only thing that would make it better is if you could smoke on here, but I don't even smoke anymore, but that would be pretty sweet. Look how cool this is. I'm on the back of a moving train.
looking out my back door.
All right, now get those hands up. I said get those hands up. I'm a little tall for this roller coaster. All right, folks, this here's a robbery. We're looking for folding bills and jingling change. Wallets, watches, jewelry, and gold teeth, but no old teeth.
Man, he really slammed his hand on that. Damn. There's... Oh, I know that. It left it dead. It left it dead right there. Wow. Okay, we have made it back to Williams, and it is time to make our way back to Flagstaff. I am exhausted and ready to eat some delicious warm food. I haven't had any warm food all day. I've only had proteins and calorie boosters. Also, look, Manitou, Pikes Peak, and then the rest are Santa Fe. Are you kidding me? It's literally, it's literally like they've been following us. The universe is crazy. I just have to say that. This journey, crazy. And I'm glad you're here with me. And make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can keep following along, because it's only going to be great. I was unable to take the video earlier because there was a cop behind me, but 40,000 miles. We started this journey, I believe at, I don't even know. I bet you could go back and look at the footage from when it started, and I probably said how many miles we were at. I think it was like 33,000. Something like that? I really don't know. Well, either way, we're at 40,000 miles, so that's a pretty big milestone. I can't even, also, you're on the tripod right here, look. Oh wait, it doesn't show you that this is a no-show tripod. That's pretty crazy. All right, ready? Off the tripod. It's so convenient. It's so convenient. Like what, what, mind boggles. Anyway, that was a lot of fun. I am truly shot. The back of my knee is killing me. I've been massaging it for probably, and my calves off. They're feeling it for sure. I'm definitely gonna have to use the massage gun on them tonight. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I'm super tired. My watch says that I've burned 1,500 active calories today, 17,500 steps. We got a bunch of Instagram followers today from playing music. So shout out to all you lovely people who I met today. I met so many like fantastic people today. I gotta say, from this point forward, should just start playing music at the national parks. People fucking love it. Like, I mean, I was talking with those parks rangers, and they were like, and they work there, and I asked them, how often do you see people climbing down here with a guitar? They said practically never. And I believe it, because who the fuck, like, I'm crazy. Like, assuredly, I have to be. But, like, also, did you see the view from the video? Like, what the fuck? How are you not going to do that? You know what I mean? Okay, so it's been a few hours since I last talked to you guys. I've had some food. I had some Buffalo Wild Wings. I was craving something spicy. And we realized something. My mom and I, we got on the phone, just talking about plans. And we realized that today is my last day in Flagstaff. We were talking about options, but really, I've talked about this a little bit, but I haven't talked about it completely. Some big news is we have made a down payment on an Airstream Caravelle 20 FB. We did it from Colonial Airstream in New Jersey. And it's very exciting, but we can't leave it on the lot forever. So I have to go home to Connecticut to get the hitch put on my car, and then we're in our Airstream. It's pretty surreal. That being said, we decided it would be best for me to start heading back towards the East Coast, which is a little unfortunate because we didn't make it all the way from coast to coast. We didn't make it to California. But we were talking about it, my mom and I, and it just makes more sense for me to get the camper, come back over, because I really could see myself spending a significant amount of time over here on the West Coast. I've never really gotten to explore it, and I'm really having a great time here. I've been really having a great time in Arizona. I'm super I was a little bummed that I have to head back to the East Coast tomorrow. So that is what is happening. But I have this one Poland Spring bottle of Poland Spring water, icy cold, look, frost, you can see it. That I was planning on drinking when I got to the Californian coast, because how many bottles of Poland Spring are there on the West Coast? I'm sure there are a couple, but not many. And how many that have been carried across the country? By yours truly. So I'm gonna drink this as a signifier that we have made our way very far, and we are gonna keep going. That's the cool thing. Like, nothing is stopping, nothing's changing. We're just changing trajectory a little bit for a few weeks. So what it really looks like is gonna happen is I'm gonna start making my way back towards Connecticut, and then I will be there for a little bit of time, probably until realistically the beginning of June, because that's when we're recording the album. And I'm gonna do a bunch of trips throughout the Northeast, because I can't just be sitting in my house. Like, I will actually lose my marbles. So we might go up to Maine, we might go to Vermont, New Hampshire. There's plenty of places that we can go, and it'll be a nice kind of easing into using the Airstream. That way we can really send off a great trip out west, and yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna drink this Poland Spring, signifying the end of the journey westward, and now we head back east. The duality of life. Cheers.
So I reach in, maybe I'll learn something.
It feels like an ending in a weird way when it really isn't. It's kind of just the beginning. Yeah, it's exciting. I'm excited. I'm excited to go home for a little bit. There are a couple of things that I want to grab. And now that I have the Airstream, I can actually put even kind of more stuff. I can bring more stuff with me than what I currently have. Like a lot more, because I have the bed of my truck too. So pretty much all that we have, plus a few extra plus quite a few more things, because I'm gonna have the room for it. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be a much needed upgrade, because the Airbnbs are nice and sleeping in the car is fine. But if you have the Airstream, then, you know, we also joined a subscription service that tells you all of the free parking and all the boondocking spots across the United States. My mom was sending it to me. She was super pumped about it. So it's gonna be great. And I am so excited that you guys are here along on this journey with me. And I want to shout out all the people that I met today at the Grand Canyon. Everyone was so cool, and we made music, and it was just a really fulfilling experience today. And Arizona has treated me so, so kindly. Really, the Southwest has treated me kindly. So shout out to all my Southwest homies. Y'all are like real motherfuckers, straight up. But yeah, I am so excited to enter into this next chapter of my life. Very nervous, but I think it's gonna be really good. I think it's been really good, and you know, I've had my ups and downs, and I still am for sure. But it's been more so consistently up, which has been nice. I've been feeling really good. So, yeah. Anyway, there's my little Wednesday night diary vlog journal for you. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna start editing. Because I'm still behind, but I'm still behind, but I'm not too far behind, but I'm behind. So I'm gonna go, I'm gonna edit some videos, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you get notified. Oh, excuse me. Hit the notification bell so you get notified when my videos come out. Leave a comment down below. Let me know some good spots, food recommendations, literally anything, anywhere in the United States. Let me know. I'm keeping a big list of just awesome spots that I gotta hit, because I want to see it all. I want to explore it all, and there's so much of it to explore. So it really is an endless kind of journey. But I'm excited, and I'm glad that you guys are along for the ride with me. Anyways, y'all, I hope you have a wonderful night. I'm gonna try the rest of this. Here we go.
You're just watching the world fade. Even horizon, you'll say, just watching.